Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. It's your boy Joe Castro here with my brother Shy, bro. And it is another episode 7. We're on episode 7 already. I feel like I've
Time to
known you
fly.
for my whole life, Shy.
Don't it? Don't it?
Basically, right? Yeah, 7 episodes.
When the
But
real
we
link
are
up,
back,
man.
man. Breaking Philly. I'm excited about this one because we do definitely got some things to talk about. And we have some announcements to make as well. We'll get into that. But first, how you doing, Shy? How's life treating you, brother?
Man, life is good, man. Weekend was too short, but you know what? I got to see another day. I got to see my brother. My brother got to see another day. We all living, we all thriving, man. So I can't complain. How about
Yeah, it's a
yourself?
beautiful. It's a beautiful day. You're in Cali, right? You're in California.
Hmm.
Don't ever come to Florida. That's all I can say. It is freaking hot out here. I am dying out here, and it's hilarious because it's been raining. Like it's been raining on and off, and you would think maybe that cools down the weather a little bit. It doesn't. It doesn't. It has been terrible, terrible, terrible. But like you said, it's a beautiful thing to be back on here. Let's talk some birds, talk some eagles, talk some hate, I guess, right? I guess that's where we can start. I mean, I feel like this whole off season has been a bunch of just like whether it's stories from about Jalen Hurts, stories from the AJ Brown files, from whatever it is. I just feel like there's been so much negativity when it comes to the Philadelphia Eagles, and obviously lists always become a part of that. I feel like every year Eagles fans are upset about a list. You brought this list up to me, so I want to talk about it. I was pissed off when you showed it to me because I didn't even see it. But we'll start, I guess, at the beginning, right? Devontae Smith, he's our wide receiver one now. He is our guy. And he's ranked, what was it, 20th?
22nd.
22nd in the NFL as far as wide receivers go, under some interesting names, to say the least. Let's start with our reactions. I'll let you start off. What were your thoughts when you first saw that? I mean, yeah.
So based off of where he was on the offense being, even though they were both 1A, 1B, some of it makes sense, but some of it to me doesn't. Like there's a case, just like the quarterback list. There's a case for a lot of these names on this list. But as it goes, so him not being in the top 10, you know what? I can live with him not being in the top 10 just because of the way the Eagles offense was actually set up. But him being set at 22nd pisses me off. That don't make no sense. So some bangers in here, some people that deserve to be in here. A lot of stat stuffers on here, but there's some people on here that don't make a lot of sense. Even got some rookies on this overall list that doesn't make any sense. So I kind of take it with a grain of salt, just because it just seems like it's trendy just to hate people out of Philadelphia,
It really
but they're
is.
not going to discredit what my man does. So lists, meh. Some people deserve to be on there. Devontae Smith definitely does deserve to be on there, but he needs to be higher than he actually
Way
is.
higher.
Yeah.
I'll say this is probably one of the worst lists I've ever seen. I'm gonna be honest with you. I when you first showed it to me, I was like, oh, him at 22, that's ridiculous. But the more you look at it and the more you like dissect it, why? Why is Malik Neighbors, who I think played like 3 games last year, why is he at number 11? Why is Mike Evans at number 12? Like, is this an all-time list? Even if it was, it doesn't make sense because Jamison Williams, I'm not taking Jamison Williams over Devontae Smith. I'm not taking Zay Flowers over Devontae Smith. I'm not taking Alec Pierce. Terry
Yes,
McLaurin should probably be higher on this list. I mean, Garrett Wilson, he's a baller, but hasn't really, had the quarterback or really offense to do anything. I just don't get it. Yes, Jamar Chase, he definitely deserves to be up there. Justin Jefferson definitely deserves to be up there. Jackson Smith and Jigba, I think after last year, you can definitely say he's one of those ones. Puka
yeah.
Nakua, I like him. I like him. I don't know if he's a top 5 guy. I know a lot of people will probably fight me on that.
He said it's because of the yards after the catch. He had 600 yards after the catch, so it wasn't really his overall number of yardage and touchdowns. It's just that he got the ball after
And
the
he
catch.
just
Just,
jetted.
yeah, so gotta
I
give him that.
I don't like Puka. I like him as a player. He's a good player, but I just don't. I'm not betting my farm on him. I'm not betting my season on him. I'm not trusting him. You know what I'm saying? Like a Devontae Smith, I can trust him. I know
Yeah.
that on third down, he's going to be open. He's going to have his hands ready. I've never saw the ball go in the air towards Devontae Smith and had to hold my breath. Maybe I'm alone there, but I've never been like, oh shoot, here we go. Like with AJ Brown, I've held my breath a lot. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You're basically glued to the cornerback. So I don't get it. I really don't get it. If you were to reshape this list a little bit, I know we both have it kind of in front of us, and that's what we're both looking at. Just in case anybody wants to know, we're both looking at the list. If you had to reshape this list, give me your top 10.
Okay, so I'll start from top to bottom. So Jamar Chase definitely deserved to be there. They did nothing. They did nothing last season, but he led the league in yardage. I think 1,412 yards. Then you got Justin Jefferson coming off of a down year with no one really throwing the ball. Carson Wentz, shout out to Carson Wentz. Appreciate 2017. Um, big drop in numbers. Last year, 1,048 yards. Jackson Smith-Njigba, Super Bowl champion. Really, really big step after they got rid of DK Metcalf, 1,793 yards. Justified. Puka Nakua, a little bit underneath 1,600 yards, but the reason why they got him on there is because of the yards after the catch. Apparently, in the league, he was the best. Got to give it to him there. And then you got CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens at 6 and 7. I can't stand them.
I can't put Pickens that high. Pickens had a great year, and don't get me wrong. Can he do it again? Like that's my whole thing. Yes, you came out of nowhere, had a huge year. You were decent in Pittsburgh, but can you do it again? To put him up at number 7 is crazy to me. I'm sorry. And CD dropped like half the balls he got thrown to him. So I don't know. I
I
don't know
think
if I can put him that high.
I think it's going by yardage. So CeeDee Lamb had 1,194, and then Pickens had 1,429. So if you make a case for the yardage, then you got to kind of put him in there. Then you got Nico Collins, who was big question mark. He came back after that season of being tore up. He did decent, 1,127 yards. And then this is the part that kind of pisses me off a little bit. They got Devontae Adams listed at 10. Devontae Adams had 7,000, excuse me, not 7,000, that'd be crazy.
That was
789 yards with 14 total touchdowns, but most of those touchdowns came
red
in the
zone.
red zone. So he didn't really do much. So I guess he's on the list because of the amount of touchdowns. But as far as yardage, he shouldn't be there. And then you got everybody outside of the top 10. Malik Neighbors. I see notes. I had to put C notes there. Didn't play a complete season, had 293 yards, but they have him rated at number 11. So he definitely had to be there. I wouldn't even put him on the list.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. I
Mike
think
Evans,
that some of the even how many games did Tyreek end up playing? Like
Tariq,
10 games?
he's on there too.
That's what I'm saying. Like it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, man, they got Tariq Evans at 14, 986 yards versus Devontae Smith's 1,008 yards. Some of these guys have more yards than Devontae Smith, so you got to kind of give it to him there. But 1,008 yards. Alex Pierce, number 17. Devontae Smith, number 22. He has 1,005 yards. Devontae Smith outscored him by 3 yards. And he could have kept cooking. If we'd have kept Devontae Smith in that game against the Commanders, we'd have got the second seed, and he would have ate.
And honestly, I think you could even make an argument that if we weren't force feeding the ball to AJ Brown half the time when he was pissed off, Devontae Smith was probably going to see a big load of targets, and I think you'll see that this year. So, yeah, I don't know.
But speaking of him, AJ Brown had 1,003 yards. Devontae Smith had 1,008.
Make it
And
make
AJ,
sense.
and AJ Brown is ranked higher.
Make it make sense. It
I
makes
don't know,
zero
dude.
sense.
I don't know, man. I just think that it's once again it's just a popularity contest. AJ Brown's now popular because he's not in Philadelphia. Some of these guys don't deserve to. They deserve to be on this list because they're in the NFL and they produce, but the numbers just don't make sense. Like
Yeah.
it's got to be a way to kind of weigh out the yardage and the touchdowns, and I don't see it here. Like Devontae Adams, that's your key right there. Low yardage underneath 1,000, but hella touchdowns, but they're all in the red zone. But they put him on there just because of those numbers. So I don't know, dude. It's a dumb list. It's not a
Even
dumb list.
DK.
The way they did it, the way they did it was terrible.
How many yards? What was DK's season looking like? Because I know they didn't do nothing in Pittsburgh.
Metcalf, 1,038 yards. Terry McLaurin,
Last
1,100.
year he had 850 yards, 59 receptions for 850 yards. How is he better than Devontae Smith?
I don't know.
And 6 touchdowns.
Well, Devontae Smith had four, so maybe they're going by touchdowns. I don't know, dude.
This
There's
is
no
the most confused. Like, and if you tell me, hey, we're going straight by touchdowns or we're going straight by yards, okay, then at least I understand this list. But like, as we keep on breaking this down, it makes zero sense. I don't get it. If I had to reshape this top 10, I'm gonna keep Jamar and I'm gonna keep Justin Jefferson up there because I just think that if I'm gonna reshape it, let me start by saying this. If I'm gonna reshape this list, I'm gonna reshape it by who I think is the best, not necessarily the numbers they put up last year, or I'm gonna put it up by who I would rather have on my wide receiver list, right? Who I'd rather have in my depth chart. So I would keep Jamar up there. I would keep Justin up there. I would keep JSN up there. I would probably put Amon over Puka. I know people love Puka, but I'm just not really a big fan. I know that he had a great year, all that. That's cool, but I don't know. I can't see. I'm not a big fan. But I would keep him in my top 10. But I would go Amon Ra, and then I would.
You got to pick one of them. I know what you talk about to say. You got to pick one of them.
I see.
I
This is
won't.
the thing. I think CD's a better overall player, right? He's put up the numbers. I know what I'm getting out of CD. George had a crazy year last year. I mean, that he had a very, very good year last year, and he doesn't drop the ball as much as CD Lamb. At least he hasn't yet. So
Yeah.
that's the only thing that I would put maybe over Pickens, but I mean over Lamb, but I would probably keep Lamb there. Just because, like I said, I need to see Pickens do it again. If Pickens does it again, then whatever, take my money. Nico, I'm not putting in my top 10.
I'm
AJ,
not.
I'm not putting in my top 10. Not after last year, and not after what we all know is coming. I mean, at the end of the day, we know his knee is messed up. We know he's a drama queen. Like, we know this type of stuff. So I'm not keeping him on my roster. So I would probably I don't know if I could put Smitty up there.
I can't put him in the top 10 just because the way our offense was set up.
Yeah.
He
I
not
would,
20. He ain't 22.
yeah, he's definitely not. I would put Chase, Jefferson, and Jigba, Amon Ra, CD, then I'd put Puka. Yeah, that last four is gonna be tough. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if I'm talking about just what's gonna happen next year, I could see Malik Neighbors being a top 10 guy. If I'm being honest, if I'm talking about what I'm seeing next year, I
Mhm.
could definitely see him being a top 10 guy. But do I put him in the list? I don't think I
That's
do.
that's how he comes back next year. You got to see how he does in camp and see how he does within the first couple games. So
I only got my first six. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't even know who I would put next. I really have no idea who I would put next.
I don't know. You can't really put Mike Evans in there because he was hurt most of last season. Devontae Adams, we already went over that. Shoot. Drake London. I wonder where Lab McConkey was.
What was Drake London's numbers
Drake,
last year?
1,009. He was 1 yard above Devontae Smith.
Yeah, see, I'm not in 7 touchdowns off 68 catches. He had 100 catches the year before though, and he just got paid.
Yeah, he got to now.
Yeah, he got paid. I'm not putting him above Devontae Smith. I'd rather have Devontae Smith than him. I'd rather have Devontae Smith than Alec Pierce.
It was funny. All these guys are doing it with a larger sample size. The ball
Yeah,
wasn't going to Smitty for about three to five times a game. AJ Brown was getting a big portion share of that because he cried so damn much. So everybody else, more balls going their way. Smitty did a lot more but less. So,
I
but
don't know
people
if you
don't.
looked up Alec Pierce's numbers. Did you look up his numbers?
Let me pull him up, Alex.
My man's averaged 21 yards a catch. He had 47 receptions for over 1,000 yards and 6 touchdowns.
Alex
I gotta
Pierce.
go rewatch Alec Pierce.
It must have been quiet as hell.
Bruh, I had no idea he did that. That's crazy. 21.3 yards per catch. And the year before that, he did 22.3.
I gotta see who they was playing.
Right?
Let's see.
Maybe I'm sleeping on Alec Pierce. Maybe I'm sleeping on Alec Pierce a little bit. Hold up. I did not know. I still would probably take Devontae Smith as my number one guy
I would too.
because that's also the question. You have ones and you have twos in here. Like Jameson Williams is not their number one, not even close.
He's not even there too.
Not
Dude,
even there too.
I think it's just to be disrespectful. Like I saw that and I was like,
I got to look at his numbers because now it's going to piss me off. I'm not going to lie. So last year, he actually had over 1,000 yards.
really? Okay, well, not this year, so he can kick rocks.
Right.
Kick
Well, let me make
rocks.
sure I'm right. Yeah, he had 65 catches for 1,117 yards, 7 touchdowns. And he had 7 touchdowns last year and over 1,000. Okay.
About the same, bro. I don't know, dude.
That's interesting.
I tried to find like the breakdown of this list and how they get it. Is it based off of projections? Is it based off what they've done? And when I looked it up, it was just a dude with an emoji like this. Nobody
Yeah.
knew, bro. So nobody knows how they make these lists. I think, bro, I think it's just people taking it with a grain of salt and just sprinkling out what they feel makes a good wide receiver. It's not really by the numbers. Like, and there's no
That's
correlation between touchdowns and yardage. So
That's how it feels.
yeah.
Hilltime says this is true too. I'm going to be honest. I had Devonte Adams on my fantasy roster last year, so I know that he was going the hell off with it when it came to touchdowns. But he did say, to be fair, Adams only played 14 games and had 14 touchdowns. He might have had 1,000 yards and more touchdowns. True, that's true. But if we're playing if was a fifth game, we could also talk about Devonte Smith. So I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, situation basic. Yeah, you coulda, woulda, shouldas, man. But what you finna do?
Exactly. It is what it is. What happened happened. So we'll see what happens from there. I mean, but this does spark the question, right? This does spark the question of is now that we have a new offensive coordinator, obviously AJ Brown is gone. Are we going to give him the targets? Like realistically, do you see us giving Devontae Smith 10, 12 targets a game, or will it be spread out? Because I mean, at the end of the day, it might be more spread out than even we, are expecting it to be because you do have like 3 or 4 guys that can go in there and play some really good football for you at the wide receiver spot. And that's not even including guys like Johnny Wilson or Cooper. If those guys really start getting going, it's going to be hard to just say, hey, 10 times a game we're throwing it to Devontae Smith. What are you saying? Like if you were the OC, right? You're Sean Mannion, you're coming in. Are you asking Jalen to throw it around, get everybody involved, or are you saying this is the Devontae Smith show? Because that's what Washington's going to do. Washington is literally, they've said it, it's going to be the Terry McLaurin show. They're going to throw him the ball every single time they can, and they're going to see what happens. So, which he deserves. He deserves all those targets. But do you think the Eagles will take that path as well?
Dude, based off Sean Mannion, he's gonna spread the ball around.
That's
That's
yeah.
what he said. But he did say in a press conference that he's gonna look to weaponize Devontae Smith. So I'm thinking that he is gonna be our number one wide receiver and he's gonna be our go-to guy every single time. So those guys used to eat over in Green Bay.
Yeah.
Now it's just a matter of how we're gonna spread the ball. So Smitty's gonna get his. Gonna get his. I have no doubt in my mind that he's gonna go over 1,000 yards. But I do think that he's gonna have a. I've said this so many times before, and people kind of get up on me about it. But I think it's gonna be the same impact as JSN had when DK Metcalf left. That's all I keep seeing in my mind. As soon as DK Metcalf left, JSN went off because he didn't have to share targets. AJ Brown is gone now. All the balls are going to be thrown to Devontae Smith. Of course, you're going to have the supporting cast, but he's the main attraction. As right now, he's in that locker room. Not based off size, he's the biggest in the locker room. He's the
Yeah.
fastest in the locker room. He's the most talked about wide receiver in that locker room, dude. So you can't not give him the ball. You can't not feed him. You've seen what he's done with that limited sample size, and he went off 3,000-yard seasons. And that was when he was AJ Brown's running mate. I don't gotta say nothing else. Imagine what he's gonna do now without having to share.
He could have had 4 in a row if he would have done it his rookie year. He was close. He
Yeah,
was very close. Very, very close. I
but
I agree. I don't see the Eagles really being the team. I just don't think that they've never been the team that really throws the ball 40, 50 times a game anyways. I don't think that's going to change. But also, I don't see them I don't see them saying, everybody else caution to the wind. This is Devontae Smith's job. This is his show. We're running it through him. If anybody, I would probably say they do that through Saquon Barkley this year. I think Saquon is going to be very, very useful and very used this year. I think this will probably be like Saquon's last like real season. I think he might stick around, maybe, be that guy that kind of sees his touches kind of dwindle over time. But I think this is it for him. I think he knows this is probably the last time he's going to see a lot of touches, and he's going to have to take advantage of it. And I think even in the pass game, you're going to see a lot of that as well, utilizing him in the pass game, utilizing Tank. If Shipley gets it together, then you can utilize him. If the dude from the Texans is okay, from Florida, what's his name, Damian Pierce, if he's good, then maybe we utilize him. But I do think this is going to run through or go through, I should say, our run game. I think it makes sense. You have a good offensive line. They're healthy now. Might as well.
I want to make a bold prediction. A bold prediction. A lot of people saying that the offense is going to run through Saquon Barkley, dude. I think that the offense is going to run if he can stay healthy. Offense is going to run through Dallas Goedert.
Yeah, Twist, I think, just said that. Yeah, Twist just said he thinks God is going to have a big year. He thinks the
Hey,
offense should run through him. I agree.
Twist is a smart man. You're a very smart man, and you're a scholar, my guy. I really think it's just going to just be going to keep killing through the in the middle, in the middle, in the middle, in the middle. Once you lower him to a false sense of security, Devontae Smith goes deep.
Imagine this out on the field, though. Like, I want you to just picture this. We have Johnny Wilson out there, Dallas Goedert out there, Eli Stowers out there. Like, who's really going to match up with these? Like, these are some big boys at wide receiver, and they all got a little speed on them. I
I
don't know
can't.
who's going to stop that.
Not many people. You can put if you can't just and then you just can't put a corner on these guys. And if you put a linebacker on them, that's a mismatch. So you're gonna need over the top safety help. You run that same play over and over and over again. You lull them into a false sense of security. They bring that safety forward and opens up the ball for Devontae Smith or a Hollywood Brown who's a burner who's gonna kill you on the outside. So I can't wait to see it, man. I know we got training camp next week, and then we got stuff a couple months and then football starts, dude. I can't wait to see it. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm super excited. But prediction, you think it's gonna run through Saquon Barkley? I think it's gonna run through Dallas Goedert if he's healthy. If not, then we got Eli Stowers. Just don't ask him to block, but he can catch and he can run. So and maybe they do transition Johnny Wilson over to be a tight end.
If they should. I've said it from when he was freaking drafted.
Yeah.
He can block. He's definitely can block, and he can block well.
Yeah.
This is a good question, honestly. KJ said this might be one of our best offensive years. I could see that happening, but this is a good question. It said Mandel said, if Deshaun Jackson stays healthy, hurts rookie season, do we miss the playoffs and get Smitty? They got one play together, touchdown, and just a thought. That was the year that we still had Carson Wentz. I think everything kind of worked out how it's supposed to. I ain't gonna lie. I think
Yeah, Pasquale.
yeah, we had Zach Pasquale. We had who else? We had Jordan Matthews. I think was that year too. Am
I
I
think Jordan
tripping?
Matthews had moved on. Who's the cat? He's still playing. He plays elite arena football. What is his name? That's gonna bother me. Not Pasquale, but we had what's
Not
Robert?
Olamide.
Oh, I'm like, man.
We had Olamide the year after. I think.
Yeah, Zacchaeus.
Yeah, as a kid. I mean, he was fun to watch.
I
I
like
remember
Olamide
that catch
Zacchaeus,
in the end
man.
zone. I'll always love him for that.
I love Olamide Zacchaeus. I ain't got no bad word to say about Zacchaeus,
He's with
but
the Commanders now, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know. He be bouncing around.
Yeah, he definitely is bouncing around. I feel like everybody in the NFC East just takes like their old players. Like everybody from the Cowboys ends up with like the Eagles or the Giants or the Commanders, and then vice versa. Everybody on our team.
They
I'll
took
never
Barry
forget when
Sanders
Jason
and
Peters
Powell.
went over the Cowboys. That hurt.
Yeah, that hurt me bad. I was upset. I had to stop supporting. I had to stop. So that pissed me off. That pissed me off. And it didn't do well. It
He
went
was on the
down.
Bears last year. There you go. I
But
know he was
Zacchaeus,
on the Commanders for a little bit. Did we get him from the Commanders? That might be what it is.
he
We
was
got
he
him
was
from
the
the.
Commanders last year.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And it'll be interesting. We are at Whiteside. Who's Whiteside? Oh, JJ
Oh,
Arcega.
trash. Oh
Oh,
my
I
God,
forgot
trash.
all about that man.
Oh my God, Greg Ward.
Greg
Thank you.
Ward.
This
Yeah,
is that
he was
man.
a beast. He was a beast.
Philadelphia legend Ward. He's still playing. He plays arena
Yeah.
football. He nice too.
I forgot all about damn. I forgot all about JJ. I was living a good life forgetting about him too. I
Oh,
it
he
was
had some bad draft picks. Him,
bruh.
Rager.
Rager, oh my God. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people don't realize how
I
good
like
we
that.
have it at wide receiver right now.
Yeah,
This is the best room we've ever had, in my opinion.
I think so. I think so too. But since we're on the topic of wide receivers, I asked you this question a little bit earlier, so I'm gonna let you go first, right? So ESPN's giving us their top 10 list, right? So I'm thinking we're not gonna go 10, but we'll go Mount Rushmore, right? So for the Philadelphia Eagles, right? Who's your route? Run it back. Who's your Mount Rushmore? And it can be of any decade, any generation, any clientele. Which one? Who are your top four? Any
I'd
names?
have
Any?
to go Carmichael.
Mm-hmm.
I think you just have to.
You got to.
I think you have to go AJ Brown. No matter how much, we might dislike him right now, I think you have to put AJ Brown up there. Part of me wants to say T.O. just because he is like probably the best wide receiver we've ever had. Not necessarily the best Eagle that we've had at wide receiver, but he was probably one of the best. But I'm not going to put him. I'm going to probably put Djax. So Carmichael, Djax, AJ Brown. I mean, do I put T.O.? I think I got to put T.O. I'm going to put T.O. I'm going to put T.O., Djax, AJ Brown, and Harold Carmichael. That would be my four.
You got three honorable mentions. Who are they going to?
Smitty,
Mm-hmm.
Macklin,
I forgot about Jeremy Macklin.
and we really have not had good wide receivers. We have not really had good wide receivers. Who would my third honorable mention be?
Freddie Mitchell.
Yeah, I like Freddie. I like, I mean, he was
That's
there.
a joke. You better not put.
I like Freddie. I like him. That's tough, man. I don't even know who I could put third. I'm not gonna lie. I like part of me saying Fred Barnett was a tight end though, right? Alshon Jeffries. I'll take Alshon
And
Jeffries.
I forgot about Alshon. I left him off my list.
I'll take Alshon. I'll take Alshon. I know I'm probably forgetting a bunch of people. Reggie Brown was a running back, no? Why are you
Yeah,
saying Reggie Brown?
he was a receiver, bro.
Tommy McDonald's a good one. Who would your
Megan,
list be?
feel
James
sorry.
Thrash.
Get off my list, man. You're the first on my list. All right, I'm going. I did all mine by logistics, so I'm going. Look at Moon Dust, Reggie White, Chuck Brown, Jason Kelsey. Jason Kelsey is not a
And
wide
Chuck
receiver.
Bednarik either. Moon dust on that moon dust right now.
So first spot's gonna go to Harold Carmichael. Got to give it to Harold Carmichael.
Easy.
He's the leader. He leads in receptions and he leads in touchdowns. 79 touchdowns, 8,978 yards, 589 receptions. So he's the first one up there. Second spot, I'm going Mike Quick. Gotta go Mike Quick.
That's a good
61,
one.
61. I like Mike Quick, and he's spicy. He
Yeah, I like him.
damn. 61 touchdowns, 6,464 yards, 363 receptions. So he's number two. Number three, somebody from our era. I'm gonna go. I'm going Deshaun Jackson. Love Deshaun Jackson. 35 touchdowns, 6,512 yards, 379 receptions. And that last spot, Hilltown Sports ruined it. Hilltown Sports. I'm giving that to Tommy McDonald. 62 touchdowns, 499 yards, 287 receiving yards. And that's in the golden age of football where you can just tear somebody up and rip helmets off and all that. So that man was playing through hell.
Yeah.
Honorable mentions. Honorable mentions got to go to AJ Brown. Probably got the highest ceiling that we've seen in Philadelphia, but not enough years. And what
Yeah.
he kind of his way that last year and his way out kind of pushes him down on the list. Devontae Smith, he's on pace to make our Mount Rushmore, but he doesn't have the stats, and that's just because he had to share everything with AJ Brown. And then I got to go with Terrell Owens. Terrell Owens making the honorable mention. Legendary season. He did more than most people did. Play with a broken leg, but not enough longevity with the Eagles. Wasn't there long enough to be on that Mount Rushmore. So we got our four up top, and then we got our three honorable mentions. So that's what I'm going with. I did it based off reception totals, yardage, and touchdowns. So those guys level kind of evened out level, so that's why they actually make that list. The other guys, honorable mentions, they're a lot younger than those guys. They gotta have less of a tenure with being Eagles, so their stories are still being written outside of Terrell Owens. And the only reason why he's not in the on our Mount Rushmore is because he didn't spend that much time in Philadelphia,
Yeah.
and he became a Cowboy. So
T.O., what he did in the Super Bowl, bro, I'll never forget that. I will literally never forget what he did in the Super Bowl. That was crazy. Irvin Fryer is a good pull, too. I will never, ever forget that. That was like the craziest. Out there on a broken leg. It's just crazy. But no, that is a good pull to Irving Fryer. I
yeah,
didn't
Irvin
even think of
Fryer.
that. But he didn't start with us, right? Who did he start with? Who was he? He played for like the Dolphins or something. He played for a long ass time. But he
He
was with
did.
us when he was old. He was already in his 30s, but he did put up some good numbers with us.
Still mixing though.
Crazy. Yeah, he was balling. He played like a long time. That boy played a long time. So yeah, I forgot about him, but that's a good pull. Before we get into the sorry for ruining your list, Miami. Yeah, I knew he started somewhere else. Before we get into that, I want to do this because now you got my juices flowing, and I want to think. KJ said now do cornerbacks. So quickly, before we give them the announcement we got to give them, let's do cornerbacks. I'll let you start since you let me start last time. See, it's not that easy when you don't have the list prepared. You know.
Cornerbacks, Asante Samuels. He, y'all gonna hate me because there's two cats that we got now. Quinyon Mitchell. I want to say Cooper DeJean, but that's it's crazy. Cooper DeJean. Darby was good, but he was only good for that 1 year, and he was small. Who was the corner opposite of Darby when we played in the Super Bowl?
Jalen Mills.
Oh no, absolutely not. Oh my God, no. Try to forget.
Yeah, Hilltime literally just. I have a couple different.
Eric
Corners.
Allen. Eric Allen
Eric
just made
Allen
the
is
Hall of Fame.
top of my list. Yeah,
Darius Slay.
that's fine.
Make it
That's good.
Hilltime Sports. Yo, Hilltime Sports is. You know
He's
what? We
reading
are
your mind.
the same mind. That's why we
I
brothers.
would take Eric Allen. Eric Allen is my favorite Eagles cornerback, probably of all time. Troy Vincent, I would take.
Lito Shepard. Oh my
Lito.
God.
Cause see, I'm between Lito and Sheldon Brown. I know Sheldon Brown is probably not everybody's favorite, but I loved Sheldon Brown and I
He
loved Lito.
ain't
It's
he was
tough.
still Reggie Bush. Remember that game against the
Yeah,
Saints?
that's why I loved it. I got to meet Sheldon Brown, and I remember I was working at a what's it called, a country club, like a golf club, and he came in, and the dude that he was with knew I'm a big Eagles fan, so he's like, oh, meet him, and I dusted off his polo, and I was like, my bad, you got a little bit of Reggie Bush still on you, and he started laughing. But yeah, Sheldon Brown was a dog. But I would probably say Eric Allen. I'm gonna say Sheldon Brown just because I love Sheldon Brown.
Yeah, we don't have.
I want to give it to Quinion, but it's still very early. He is a dog, but it's just very early. But it's hard not to give it to him. So I'll say Sheldon Brown, Troy Vincent, Eric Allen.
Nnamdi Asoma.
If he would have played like he should have, he would have been. He
He
would have
would have.
been on the top of the list probably. Bobby Taylor's a good. Bobby Taylor's a good. I guess I'll go with Sante Samuel too. I was trying to think of different people. Um,
I kind of wish we would have got Junior, but I'm glad we got Reese
yeah, I
Williams.
wish he's nice. He's nice. Who would I put? Who would I put as that fifth one? Avante Maddox isn't a
Monte Maddox was
terrible
cool.
call.
Yeah, Monte Maddox was cool.
Yeah,
When
it's
he,
not a
when he was
terrible
in,
one.
when he was in position. When he was in position,
Exactly.
he was good. When he was out of position, it was everything was wet. He
When he
did
didn't
get
have to tackle, he was very good.
he
I'll
had a
go.
break.
I'll go Darius Slay. I mean, it is what it is.
Gotta
It's
give
hard to.
it Slay, man.
Yeah, it's hard to go away from Slay. I didn't. Brandon
Mhm.
Boykins was a dog. Do you remember Brandon Boykin?
I love Brandon Boykins. It's crazy. It's crazy. You forget about these guys because of the talent that we have now, but we had
Boykin
some
was a
dogs at
dog.
cornerback.
He
We had
had
some
that
dark days.
one year where he had like 8 interceptions or some shit like that. It was crazy.
Yeah, I love
That
it.
boy went off. That was fun. That was fun. All right, let's now let's get back to the announcement that we got. I'm gonna let you take over at this point. But yeah, it's gonna be some fun, baby. It's gonna be some fun. All you, dog.
All right, bet. So everybody, over on my channel, Midnight Green Mafia, we're doing our first giveaway ever. It is, as you see, a signed Devontae Smith mini helmet, just to give him his props because he is our wide receiver one, and because he got the disrespect from that list. So basically, what's going to happen is on August 2nd, we're going to be dropping another documentary, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on my channel. All you have to do is it's very simple. Just watch the video on YouTube. It's only one entry per person, and you have to make sure you're subscribed to the channel. There's going to be two questions within the documentary. One stat based and one your opinion based. You go ahead and you put that in. Make sure you subscribe, answer those two questions, drop a like or a hype, and we're gonna announce the winner right here on Breaking Philly the following week, the release of the documentary. So if you guys do have any questions about that, go ahead and ask in the chat. I'll be more than happy to go ahead and fill those in. But to be able to win this beautiful helmet, got to be subscribed. You got to like or hype, and you got to answer those two questions that will be within the documentary. So that's your way to win the helmet, and this is courtesy of Memorabilia Mayhem. So here's the helmet right here. Do 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 do.
Oh my bad. My fault. There you go.
Here's the helmet right here. I wanted to keep it for myself, but I want to say thank you to everybody who support me, who support Joe, who support the channel. So if you enjoy documentaries, you enjoy football, and you enjoy winning a sweet piece of Eagles history, go ahead and watch that documentary. Subscribe, like and hype, like or hype, and then just answer those questions, and you'll be entered into to win this sweet little helmet, and then we'll announce the winner on the next episode of Breaking Philly. So yeah, do that.
I'll be definitely entering. I don't know if I can, but I'm gonna make some fake accounts and enter. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, shout out to Memorabilia Mayhem. If you guys can't tell, I am not home. Okay, I am at work. I literally run the Memorabilia Mayhem channel now, so they are sponsoring the shows, and it's a beautiful thing. So shout out to them. Obviously, if you want to go over there, show them some support. Sponsored by, you'll see right there the QR code. Go show them love. Go tell them that Midnight Green sent you, or that Philly sent you, or Breaking Philly, whatever it is. If you go in there, you'll actually see our social media channel. Yeah, on TikTok, we actually buy a lot. So it is what it is. Shy has no idea, but my wife be going on there and buying a bunch of shit. So
Hey,
yeah, we might be having more stuff to give away pretty soon from what we win. So who knows? But as always, we like to do this just to kind of break it up, kind of give you guys a little fun in the middle of it, get your guys' opinions as well. Last week, you guys said you want it to be just NFC East. So I listened, we did that. So now it is just the NFC East. The only little mixture that I threw in there, I threw in a little bit something extra. There's going to be a couple of chances to hit NFC East GOATs. So if you hit an NFC East GOAT, you can take any player from any team that is obviously the NFC East, and any position, whatever you want. So I figured that would make it a little bit funner. I didn't want that many in there. Yeah, one is good. One NFC East GOAT, because I'm sure you're going to hit it, not me anyway. So
hey man, blessed and highly favored. And
yeah,
favored.
you are very highly favored. It's pissing me off, but all right, you ready, big dog?
Yes, sir.
Let's get it. You can go first since you've won the last 2 times.
Go 3 for 3.
Nah,
Hey, sweet. NFC go. Hey,
that's some bullshit.
explain that to me one more time. How does that work?
So you can take any player from any NFC East team, any time, any player, anytime.
Player anytime. NFC East. I'll go defense. I'll go defense, and I'm gonna go Brian Dawkins. B Dog. Can't never go no wrong with B Dog.
Really can't. All right. Watch me not get the Eagles or the NFC East. Well, I mean, the Eagles or the NFC East GOAT.
Try and get it again.
Of course. I hate my life. All right, I'm gonna go with defense here. I'm gonna go with. I mean, there's a couple people I can go with, to be honest. I'm gonna go with Abdul though, because I just got love for him.
Bill Carter, Penn State, Penn Stater.
Yeah, exactly. I got him. If you get NFC East GOAT again, we're
That's
not
gonna be
playing this game ever again.
great.
There you
Okay,
go,
so
Commanders, baby.
all right, so this is
Bang.
this current roster.
Yeah, current.
Okay, running back is what is it? Rodriguez? No, tight end. I don't even know who their tight end is.
They got Ertz,
It'd be Ertz.
Ben Sinnott.
Are we going old school Ertz? Or are we going Ertz as he
You
is
got
now?
to take the one that's on the roster now. They also got Terry. I mean, Scary Terry is a good, probably their best offensive player outside of JD5. I mean, JD5 would be straight right here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, that's you
Yeah.
can't go wrong there. All right, my turn. Let's go. Come on, give me a go here. Give me a go, Joe. Bring the energy up. Let's go. Let's go. I need a go. Oh my God, not that. Okay, all right, whatever. Uh, I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna go with the wide receiver. I'm gonna take GP.
Crash out Junior.
Yeah, but he had a good year last year, so I need a win. I need a win. So it is what it is. I'm gonna take some players I don't necessarily like, but I'm gonna go for the dub. All right. Are you kidding? Oh my God, this is some bullshit. You are lucky, lucky.
Shoot, I can go running back. I can go wide receiver.
That
NFC
luck is
go.
crazy.
NFC gold. I'm going Terrell Owens.
That's fair.
He's been on multiple NFC teams. NFC East. Bet.
All right, Joe. Come on, man. Come on, man. I need an NFC East go. I'll take Eagles. I'll take Eagles. I'm gonna take Saquon. I know everybody's like, oh, take Hurts. I need a win. I love Hurts, but I need a dub right now, bro. I need the best players available, and right now that is gonna be Saquon. So
They're blasphemy. All right.
hey, it is what it is. It's strategy.
Bet. So I got tight end and I got running back.
Yes, sir.
Come on, NFC goat. Come
Yeah,
on,
you don't
NFC.
need no more NFC goats. No more NFC goats for you.
NFC goat. Cowboys. Okay. Oh, they all kind of stink. What is there? I'm gonna go tight end. I see his face, big cat.
White dude,
Yeah,
Ferg.
yeah, Ferguson. I'll go Ferguson. Their running back room kind of trash.
I mean, what's his name? Did good last year. What the fuck is his name? Javante Williams. He didn't do too bad last year.
Meh.
All right. Come on, give me an NFC East GOAT, bruh. I hate this game. I'm gonna go JD5. I'm gonna definitely go JD5. I have to go
Oh, it was
JD5.
1-1. I'll let you have that.
Yeah, yeah. I'm glad you didn't go with him. Oh, you already did. Oh, hold on. I don't think I could do that. We get one respin, right?
I'll let you have that one.
We
Yeah.
get one respin. We agreed to that last time.
Yeah.
If it's Commanders again, I'm going back to work. Oh my God, I should have just kept with the Commanders.
Jackson Dart or your boy who hates us. That
Theo.
tight.
Well, they got Isaiah Likely.
Oh yeah, Isaiah Likely. Yeah, I picked Isaiah Likely last week.
I'm gonna take Likely, and I'm gonna hope to God that I get a good quarterback. Because that's the only thing I'm lacking right now. I think Likely, Pickens, Barkley, Abdul Carter. I think I'm winning. I think I'm winning. Depending on who your running back is and who my quarterback is.
I don't think so.
Depending, we gonna see. I like my squad. Let's see what we got. All right, your turn.
Bring it home.
Eagles. I already took Barkley, baby. You better go take.
I'll take Bigby.
There you go. See, now I think I got a shot. Now I think I got a shot.
I'm not good nowhere else. Scam Cataboo is that's a 1 year. Washington's their running backs are trash, and then Cowboys running backs trash. So there's no point in respinning. So I'm good. I'm good where
True.
I'm at. I'm gonna spin that thing. Let's go Giants.
If I
Let's
get,
go Giants.
if I don't get the NFC East go at least once, bro, come on. Are you kidding me, Cowboys? I'll take Dak. I think I won. I'm gonna be. I think I won.
I don't know.
I like my squad. My squad. I mean, I don't like them, but I think I won. I like it. I like it.
You know what? Looking at it, quarterbacks be kind of comparable. Running backs, you got it. Wide receiver, I think I got it. But they did play in different
Yeah.
eras. Tight end, you got it. Defense, I got it. One, two, three, four, five. So there's five. Joe won. All right. All right,
Oh,
Joe,
they
you
said I
won.
won.
Okay, everybody in the comments, who won? Did I win or did Joe win?
Yeah, we need to know. I need and remember, guys, this is gonna affect me for the rest of the week. So, no
Don't
pressure.
skip these people, man.
No pressure, but I need this. Cash about to get done. They saying tie. Joe won from the blanket. No lamb. I would have loved Ertz to come back. I'm seeing tie. I'm seeing like one person said I won, but I see two people say tie. I'll take a tie. I'm not gonna lie to you. The luck that you've been having lately, I will take a tie right now. I'm cool with that. So we'll take a tie unless you guys say something else overtime. But last thing we did want to talk about, and let me get this off of here. Shout out to Memorabilia Mayhem. Definitely go follow them and appreciate y'all showing love as always. I got a tie, y'all, and I'm happy about it. I've never been so happy to tie. Last thing we want to talk about, though, is still Devontae Smith, some Smitty. What are your thoughts? What are your expectations of Devontae Smith this year? What kind of year do you see? I mean, you say JSN, but what does that mean to you? What, like number-wise or just impact-wise? Joe can have it. I'll take that, too. I'll take that, too.
So to me, man, I think that he's already had his rookie season, which was his emergence into the NFL. But I think this is truly his homecoming. This is where Devontae Smith can go out there and he's gonna show his ass. He's gonna show everybody saying that he can't be a number one wide receiver and that he was in AJ Brown's shadow, and that's the only reason why he was successful. He's gonna shut a lot of people up. I'm going at least 1,150 yards. I'm going at least 8 touchdowns. And the way he's gonna do it is gonna be immaculate. I'm telling you this every time. He's kind of like Jalen Hurts in a way, which is what I love. Through every step of his journey, he's been doubted because of his size. High school, college, the Heisman, the draft, and NFL, and every time he's answered it the same way with his actions, and he always shows up. Even being a bona fide number two, when he wasn't really supposed to be number two, he still showed up, and he did better than most number ones on their offenses. So this is going to be Smitty's breakout year, and a lot of people who are talking trash about him are going to have to eat their words. And I can't wait to see it. And I have a feeling that it's going to be immediate. It's going to be immediate. We're going to see it from that first game. And once he
I,
catch fire, that's it.
I think I have to agree. I think that Smitty, I don't want to say he's going to be in there and be like, oh, he's going to break it. You brought up JSN. I think it's going to be more of a Puka Nakua type of effect. I think that when you add, say, Sean Mannion's offense to what Devontae Smith does well already, which is get open fast, right? He's immaculate at route running. So you add that together, you add to that you have a guy like Mekhi Lemon, you have a run game that is going to, make people take you serious. You have some some wide receivers that can take the top off the defense. So he's going to get a lot of one-on-ones, a lot of, island matchups, which is going to be beautiful for him. And I think that he's going to be that type of guy that they're like, go out there, run a quick little out, get open. We're going to get you the ball and run till you can't run no more, Devontae. And I think that he's going to eat in that role. So I do agree. I think that it's going to be instant. And like you said, like you're going to see it first snap. I think you're going to see it first game. You're going to see what he's going to do and you're going to see him keep doing it. But I think that it's going to be one of those things that everybody's going to say, we knew he could have done this. It was just, he was behind A.J. Brown. So People are they're not gonna bite their words. They're gonna make up excuses. That's how I kind of feel about it. But I also think that we're sleeping on what Makai Lemon. I think Makai Lemon can have a historic rookie year. I really do. And historic for the Eagles, obviously. I'm not saying he's gonna be the best rookie ever, but you saw what Devontae Smith did his rookie year. I think Makai Lemon can have a bigger impact than that just because this is the type of offense he will thrive in. I mean, this is literally meant for him. The same things that I said about Devontae Smith, you can say the same things about Lemon. He's going to get open. He's going to get up there. He's going to get the ball. He's not afraid to go over the middle. He's not afraid to take a hit. He's not afraid to give a hit. So I think that in a lot of ways that I'm excited to see what Smitty will do. I'm excited as heck to see what Makai Lemon will do as well. So, yes, I think Devontae Smith, if I had to put numbers on it, I'm going to say like 80 receptions. I'm going to say like 1,200 yards. And I'm going to say, I think he goes over 10 touchdowns. I do. I think that he gets over 10 touchdowns. Maybe he gets right at 10, but I think that he will get there. And yeah, KJ said, I think Wicks will step up and do something. There's so many wide receivers on this roster that have proven that they're not scrubs. I'm not going to sit here and say that Hollywood is, the greatest. I'm not going to sit here and say Wicks is the greatest or, whoever you want to bring up. But Elijah Moore showed he's not a scrub, right? I mean, like Hollywood Brown showed he can play well. He's been a little bit inconsistent over the past couple of years. It is what it is, but he can play. You look at all these guys. Johnny Wilson showed some flashes. Cooper showed some flashes. So I think that there's so many wide receivers on this roster that can really do something. But I do. I think that Devontae Smith, while I don't think it'll be the Smitty show, I do think that they're going to lean on him heavily, and I think he'll pay it off. I think he'll pay it off heavily. It'll be a beautiful year.
It will be.
I could see all pro. I think he'll have a better year than A.J. Brown. I'll go that far.
I think so.
I think he'll have a way better year than, and I'll even say way. I think he'll have a way better year than A.J. Brown. I think A.J. Brown's going to fall off, so we'll see what happens there. But
can't wait to see it.
Yeah, I think Smitty was made for this offense, and this offense was made for a guy like Smitty. So I'm excited. I'm very excited to see what happens next year. And I'm very excited to see what happens next week. We're so close, right? Like training camp will make me feel good. I'm going to be real with you. This offseason has been so long. There's been so much going on, obviously with this channel and everything, so much behind the scenes we've been talking about. And when football comes, it'll just feel like that instant gratification. Like we've worked so hard as content creators, as men, as fans, whatever you want to say, just to get to this moment. So we're almost there, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Everybody's saying tie, so I'm taking a tie. I'm taking a tie. I'm going home happy today.
2 people said I won, and 2 people said you won, and then the rest are saying tie. So I guess it's a tie. So
It's
you
a
avoid
tie.
the sweep.
Hey, I'm coming back, baby. So, all right, so technically tie goes to runner. I've been the runner since I was behind, so technically 2-1. That's what I'm going to go. Hot take alert. Lucius says, Hurts and Smitty will be first team all pro. I don't even think that's a hot take.
That's happening.
Nah, I could see it. I could definitely see it. Twist said that my bar for Lemon is $600 to $700. Hopefully you're right. He exceeds them numbers. I think he will. I think he's going to far exceed them. I really do. I think he's going to have a very special rookie year. Something just about him, the way people have been talking about him, I just feel like he's got a chip on his shoulder. I feel like he's pissed off. And when you're talented and you're upset, that's a dangerous duo. That's a very dangerous duo. But one more time, I want you to let them know about the giveaway, because I do, unfortunately, have to get back to work pretty soon. This was so much fun, but all fun things must come to an end, unfortunately, I guess. It is what it is. But one more time, let them know how they can get involved and how they can get into the giveaway. And because that's a nice giveaway. Nice giveaway.
I'm going to say it again for the folks in the back. Bet. All right, so once again, this is our first giveaway on the Midnight Grade Mafia channel. The signed Devontae Smith mini helmet. I'm going to be dropping a documentary on August 2nd, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All you have to do is watch the documentary, answer the 2 questions, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, drop a like, or drop a hike. Either one will suffice, and we'll announce the winner right here on Breaking Philly the following week. So you have this week, and then next week, That's when it's gonna come out. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like or hype the video. Also leave the comments and answer those questions. So we're gonna do a random spinner, and if you meet those criteria, then you'll be entered in to win this Devontae Smith mini helmet, which I like. I was gonna keep it. I ain't gonna
Ooh,
be greedy.
ah.
I'd rather give it to y'all for supporting us. So go ahead and do that. Enjoy the documentary. I've been working really hard on it. Hope you guys do enjoy it and give some feedback. And then maybe at the end of it, you get to win this sweet helmet. So that's what we got going down over here at Midnight Greed Mafia on Philly Philly the podcast, as well as Breaking Philly.
Good content, good giveaways. You really can't beat it. And we do have a bunch of stuff coming soon, guys. We're going to be doing more and more giveaways. We really do appreciate everybody that's been supporting us so far. At over 50 people in here. And it's only our 7th show, so it's only going to get bigger. But I do got to get out of here. It's time for me to get to work. As you see that, you see me looking up. It's time for me to get back on the clock and get back to work. But I do appreciate everybody. Shy, as always. If you got anything you want to say to these beautiful people, now is the time, baby.
Thank you for spending the time with us. You spent an hour with us. You could have been doing anything else, but you blessed us with your presence. So thank you. We appreciate y'all. Have a great night, and y'all all stay encouraged.
Yeah, and I can't wait to win my Devontae Smith mini helmet. That's going to be so much fun. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But I appreciate everybody. We will be back next week, same time, same place. Y'all know what it is. And obviously, go follow our sponsor, Memorabilia Mayhem. They're about to go live pretty soon, so go say what up. But yeah, other than that, y'all know what it is, man. I'm Joe Castro.
Brother Shy.
And this
Peace.
is another episode of Breaking Philly. Y'all have a good night.
Good night.
Peace.